Yep.
Yeah, here we have then, little Riley RM. A quality car in their day. There was something about these, even me as a kid, when I was like 16, 17, sort of fancied one of these. I'm not too sure why, but I think because they were regarded as a sports saloon. You know, quite sort of semi-pre-war, but they were a sports saloon. The guys that had these seemed to go fast everywhere. You know, a little bit like an XR3 of its day, maybe. You know, and I think that's probably what it was. I don't know which model this is. RMA, I think probably is it. RMA, I think she is.
RME,
RME, is it? What's it
RME.
RME. So, still wanted to this day. Just got to be a little bit careful with the engines of them, I found. I found that they're a little bit underpowered, and consequently they could be a touch unreliable. And I think people probably over-rev them, use them too hard, so they picked themselves up a little bit of a name of being a little bit troublesome, I seem to think. But they're a lovely engine basically, but just remember that it's not a racing car. It might look like a racing car, or it did in 1958 or something. It looked like a racing car then, but it's not. A little bit complicated on the timing. I remember the first one I done. You know, the timing gears on it a bit like a clock in there, you know. And they got a funny crank. They've got a big cheese in the middle of the crank that can move, and white metal bearings, and so you be a little bit careful with them, you know. But lovely old car generally. This one, really attractive. Not mint by any means. Been painted up several times, I would imagine, some crazy and such like. It's one of them ones again. What do? Do you leave it as it is? It's one of them cars that I describe to people that if you stood on the pavement and this drove past you on the road, you'd think, wow, what a lovely car. Then when you get up to it, you see all the imperfections, and that's what people have got to understand. You must come and look at this car, but this is one man's meat, another man's poison. This car, you know, it looks sound enough. This is where they go. This is probably the worst part of the roof area that they go. They're wood frame, these cars, as you probably we understand it. And underneath here is a colander. So it's a metal area that is full of holes. And all they used to do really originally was like put like an old army blanket on it and then cover it with vinyl. Whenever we've ever replaced the vinyl or done something to the roof, we've actually put, people might not like the sound of it, we've actually put bubble wrap underneath there and then put the vinyl on top of that, and it seems to have worked better, but that's just what we've done. Maybe it's a bodge, I don't know. But basically, unfortunately, it needs paintwork everywhere if you want to make it really nice again. Wood's gorgeous. Dashboard's absolutely lovely. Smells nice inside. Been reupholstered in its day, I would imagine. That doesn't look like leather to me, does it to you? I don't think it is. Nice mascot. But interior-wise, beautiful headlining, lovely interior. Generally speaking, a lovely, lovely interior. Really, really nice. I like the sun visors that just pull down and clip back up there. Beautiful. And a lovely dashboard. This is as nice a dashboard as I've seen. It really is very, very nice. Shall we see if she goes? There she goes. Running on 3 at the moment. I think you've got to give it the benefit of the doubt. And it's probably got a bit juiced up. So everyone wants plugs out and cleaning. But in itself, oil pressure there. I know it's cold, oil pressure's going up to like 60. It'll run at probably 30 to 40, something on that sort of line. That's about where they normally do, put it that way. You've got one running hot at 50, at like 40 mile an hour, you're doing really, really well. But lovely wood, as you can see all around it, really, really nice. Nice interior, like I say, nice upholstery, good carpets, basically all heater. Hey, got a nice heater in there. It appears to me, interior-wise, wants nothing doing to it at all. A bit of a clean-up, other than that, absolutely bang on. Vinyl roof's all good, all feels good, all feels sound enough. As say, round the back there, which is a fair pointer. Whenever you look at these jacks, Trish will have loads coming. If you're going to evaluate it a little bit and think how sound it is, start by looking here. If this is soft and dodgy, then there's going to be a problem. The main thing with it, chrome's all right, okay. The biggest problem is paintwork. So do you strip it and paint it? Yeah, if you want to spend some money on it and keep it for a long, long time. Or do you want to use it and enjoy it as it is?